everybody? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood. Welcome to the Heaven Hollywood Experience. It is February 27th, 5:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's up, Bobby Robin? First one in, if you can hear me clearly. Y'all nigga fear me, just say y'all fear me. Go on Derby Tales, go to God Engineering. Press a 1 out there if y'all can hear me clearly. If y'all fear me, just say y'all fear me. All those fairy tales go to hell. This is God Engineering. Pest monsters, Aaron. The who care fast. Better check my appearance. Bitch, I said I was amazing. Nothing, I'm a Mason. What's up, Sexy 60? What's up? Holy water, I call my basin. Diamonds in my rosary said I beget him. Bitch, I'm red hot. I'm on my third six, but the devil I'm not. What's up, Ashley Holmes? Where you been? Okay, Ashley. Okay. Good to see you, Ashley Holmes. We got a lot to go through today, y'all. We got a lot to go through today. Mainly niggers. Got a lot to talk about. Mainly niggers. So we're going to get through the little stuff first. What's up, Mimi? Jimmy Ace in the building, my guy. Yo, what happened, man? I was looking for you for the sports show. I got the Sports Fanatic now on a different YouTube, but whenever you're available, I'd like you to come through. Bench warmers, Jimmy Ace in the building. That's my guy, man. Everybody, let's see who's out there. Let me know where you from. Let me know who's out there before we get into this stuff, man. The Epstein list. Oh. For all y'all, I was waiting for it. I told y'all it wasn't coming. Those people are full of it. The Epstein list has already been released. They've already been released already. That list was underwhelming. The list was underwhelming. No, so what happened to Ashley Holmes that they said, all they did was hire a bunch of right-wing influencers to come there and talk about we got the Epstein files, and they was holding up binders that was just props. There was nothing in the binders. And then they just released flight logs. And then no flight logs after trying to say that Jay-Z was the number one candidate. Jay-Z was nowhere on them flight logs, but Donald Trump was. Notice how nobody's mentioning that, though. Everybody's saying, oh, yeah, we need to get immediate arrest. Okay, well, go arrest Donald Trump. Now, all of a sudden, everybody, we can't trust the validity of those. Oh, okay. Now you can't trust the validity of them now that Donald Trump done got his orange face on there. Now you can't trust the validity of them. I see. I see. So now, because Trump was on there, now you can't trust the validity. Yeah, I'm going to get into all that stuff. You just gotta wait. We got a lot to go through. I ain't got to that yet. I haven't got to Tupac yet, but we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. So let's see. What was the name of? Let's bring up the name of the lady who said that we were gonna get the files. We were gonna get the Epstein file. Remember? I think it's like Laura Bonnie or Bhad or whatever her name is. I don't even know what these people's names are. Right? So I'm looking here. It says power to the people. I'm going to look here on power to the people. Let's see here. Yeah, Laura Bobbert. Thank you. These people are jokes. Absolute jokes. So I'm taking it from power to the people. Everybody thought they was going to see Jay-Z and Obama and all these black folks, Diddy, and they were like, yeah, let's get them files out. Yeah, let's get out them files. We can't wait to arrest people. You know what I mean? We can't wait to arrest people. Well, here's the Epstein files. Breaking. Instead of just releasing all of the Epstein files to the public at once, the Trump White House decided to give phase one of the files to a hand-picked group of influencers who are favorable to them. This is not transparency. This is a PR stunt. Somebody here said Trump and Bill Barr had Epstein suicided because they were terrified that the world might find out that Epstein's best pal, Trump, rapes children. Did anyone really expect corrupt as F. Pam Bondi and Cass Patel to release the Epstein files without them being heavily redacted? While folks are waiting for the Epstein files, this is what Trump really doesn't want you to see. The 13-year-old Katie Johnson, full sworn testimony of being assaulted by Trump and Epstein. Whoa, how come ain't nobody talk about that? She did drop the lawsuit, but never changed her story. Trump threatened to disappear her family. Oh, not the great Donald Trump, not the one that's going to swamp and get rid of all the predators. It's common for victims to decide to stay anonymous when facing serious threats and more victimization by the predators who attack them. Just like with Diddy, everybody said, oh, they should remain anonymous. Dropping a lawsuit does not mean a victim is admitting that nothing happened. I met Donald Trump at some parties and I was working with Mr. Epstein. Very interesting. Very interesting. But of course, nobody wants to talk about that, right? Nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about that, guys. Right? Do you know that you are funding Owen Benjamin, a MAGA cult leader with compounds in Idaho and Missouri, who preaches that by 11 or 12, girls are way more wife material than a 35-year-old. Stripe is processing payments for it. And they always want to talk about, listen, they always want to talk about how Democrats are democrats and this, that, and the other. And all I ever see or hear are about conservatives or Republicans. I never, ever hear about these democrats. The only thing I ever hear is a bunch of urban legends and speculation. But I'm seeing actual proof with these Republicans. All we get to talk, all they talk about is, oh yeah, so-and-so. It's urban legends and QAnon and conspiracy theories. But we actually see it with Republicans. We've actually seen Trump say, grab him by the pee. We've actually seen Trump brag about walking into the teen Miss America pageant and checking them all out. You know, I'm the owner, so it's like I'm inspecting, making sure everything's okay. And then one of the girls that was in the Miss Teen USA pageant said Donald Trump came in there unannounced and half the girls were undressed, half the girls were topless, and he said, "Oh, don't worry about it, girl. I've seen it all before." No one wants to talk about how when they asked him when Wendy Williams asked him, you know, what do you have in common with your daughter? He said, well, I would say sex, but why would you say sex with just what you have in common with your daughter? When he was on The View, he said, oh, yeah, she has an amazing body. I always say if she wasn't my daughter, I'd be dating her. Who would say that? Who would say that? I know I would never say that. That makes me know that you're thinking about your daughter in a lustful way. I actually had people come out and try to defend that. Oh, he said his daughter has a nice body. My daughter has a great body. I was like, listen, no, my daughter has a nice body. She goes to the gym. I said, no. This is not what he's talking about. I said, and y'all are trying to cape for this dude, but you won't cape for nobody else. Right? So you didn't get the list that you thought you was gonna get. Right? Whenever the list come out and it's not who, 11 friends and associated with Donald Trump. Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, Prince Andrew, Anton Lazaro, John Casablanca, Tafik Arif, Alif Alexander, George Nader, Roy Khan, Andy Lucchesi, Ted Nugent, all predators or PDS, all associated with Trump, and got the nerve to be talking about Democrats. That's why if you ever get a list, if you ever get any sort of list that don't have Donald Trump's name on it, the list is for Gazy. Period. Because any list is going to have his name on it. Period. And if it does not, the list is bogus. All right? So there was a website, right, that we mentioned. Now, I don't know whether hopefully they pulled this thing down. If not, hopefully they didn't, and Rock Nation is on their tail. Right? Because there was a website called Polymarket, right? Polymarket. And let's see what they was putting up. They were putting up odds, right? They were putting up odds on who Epstein's list. And they posted something earlier and it went viral, so they're probably not going to pull it down because it went viral. But now if the list come out, they look stupid. Just in, Epstein's list has 100 plus redactions. Now, this list here wasn't even seen before, right? So here we go. 100 plus redactions in the Epstein list. Before, there wasn't even 100 names. Now they're saying there's 100 names and they're redacted. Now, the first list that I saw earlier had Donald Trump's name on it. It had Naomi Campbell's name on it, right? I believe it had Bill Clinton's name on it. I believe. This one, what is this crap? Hold on. But at any rate, right? Earlier said, oh, Jay-Z is 70% on the list. And that went viral. And even X put in a community note. And said Jay-Z has never been named in any connection to Jeffrey Epstein. But they wanted to go and put up, right? They wanted to go and put up that Jay-Z was now 70% gonna be on the list. Now, an hour ago, they said, oh, Bill Clinton has emerged as the number one potential suspect on the list. Now, earlier they said Jay-Z, but then everybody started giving them backlash and hitting up Rock Nation, right? Hitting up Rock Nation. And then all of a sudden, Jay-Z became only 22nd. Now, here she goes. Attorney General Pam Bondi has given the FBI until tomorrow at 8 a.m. to give her the full, complete Epstein files. Listen, will 2+ of the following celebrities be on here? They still got Jay-Z's name in there. Leonardo DiCaprio, Quentin. Listen to this. Unbelievable. They still trying to tie Jay-Z's name into it. Bondi just sent a letter to the FBI Director Kash Patel that the FBI has withheld countless Epstein files. But this Polymarket a few hours ago said that Jay-Z was 70%. They said he's now the leader in percentage, 70% that he's going to be on the list. Unbelievable. But yet and still, final list of Epstein suspect odds revealed before the Epstein list officially dropped. Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, Alan Dershowitz, everybody except Trump. Right. The one who was seen with him more than anybody. The one who's got the most pictures. Like, come on, man. But you want me to believe Jay-Z, who we don't see not one picture anywhere with Jeffrey Epstein. And we see several pictures of Trump on airplanes with him, laughing, whispering in his ear. This guy bent over, cracking up over something Trump said, more than likely about one of women. Cash Patel. This guy doesn't sound, I don't believe nothing somebody named Cash Patel says. But so tomorrow we'll look for it again. But for this one list that they released today, the phone book or whatever, Jay-Z was not in this book. So I'm going to assume if he wasn't on this list, he ain't on no other list. Right? So, whatever. Now, we got to talk about this next. Something I've seen, and we got to talk about this. So, Lil Baby, right? Lil Baby was named as a blame for a murder. Now let me explain exactly what happened, right? And we're going to get to Puffy. We're going to get to Nicki Minaj. We're going to get to a few other things. But the big story with Lil Baby, and I don't know who's seen this, but okay. Let me find the story about Lil Baby right here. So the Atlanta police says that Lil Baby shot a music video in rival gang territory, which led to the murder of 2 teenagers. So check this out. Check this out, y'all.
Of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell
Let's go back
to this. Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And
so he wants to blame this shooting and this murder. What's up, Lori? What's up, Ramona? Thank you, Ramona. I said the same thing. So they want to blame this shooting on the fact that Lil Baby filmed a music video and where they said was rival gang territory, and saying that Lil Baby shot a music video in an area where he knew he was not supposed to be. Well, how would he know that? He's not a gang member. So what do you mean where he's not supposed to be? That is a public place where Lil Baby shot his video. So what do you mean he shot his video in a place where he's not supposed to be? Who says he's not supposed to be there? It sounds like to me that the cops, once again, failed the community and they're looking for somebody to blame. That's what it looks like to me, sir. You can't blame Lil Baby for filming a music video there and the kid coming out to the music video. That's crazy. Instead of blaming the actual perpetrators who shot him. Instead of going after them, you want to try to take the easy way out and go after Lil Baby. Right? Instead of you doing your due diligence and protecting the community. The 4PF operates as a gang, and Lil Baby is a known Crip. Okay. Okay, Libra. But even if he is a known Crip, you can't blame Lil Baby for the 13-year-old getting shot just because Lil Baby went and did a music video in op territory. Right? What was that 13-year-old doing at the music video? Was he at the music video? Where did he get shot at? Unless he was standing in his driveway or something like that. What's up, Lori? Unless he was standing in his driveway or something, why was the 13-year-old there? People was watching. It shouldn't be no damn 13-year-old watching Lil Baby. He don't make no music for no 13-year-olds. Lil Baby be talking about drugs and gang banging and this and that. That ain't no music for no 13-year-old. What you doing with your 13-year-old son going to watch Lil Baby? My daughter don't even know who Lil Baby is. So even though I get their point, but you can't blame that on Lil Baby. You can't do that. Y'all, it's your fault for not making your community community safer. That's whose fault it is. Lil Baby should sue the APD, because how the F you gonna blame a death on me, B? He can shoot a music video wherever the F he wants. This person said, I think it's lazy police work, especially because Lil Baby don't make drill music. And he don't make diss songs. This is why Lil Baby wanted to change the name of his record label, because the police keep trying to make it a street thing. Wow, Lil Baby by the Atlanta Police Department for the death of two 13-year-old boys because of his cowardly actions of allegedly shooting a music video in a rival gang neighborhood. This team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons you are affiliate responsible. Wow. So They had to give him a permit to film the video. That is true. My thing is this. I think you guys need to focus on protecting your community a little better and stop being so scared and scary. Why your scary ass looking down? Put your head up. Instead of walking around so scary are all these ninjas. They the type that be calling for help, calling for a car, and they be behind a van, poking their head out like, "Oh, we're gonna need backup." Hey, get your ass out from behind that car, you coward! Oh yeah. All right. Now, moving on from that. Moving on from that. Yo, don't look now. But we got the two white ratchet female rappers out there holding down rap. Woo. Woo. So we got a beef, Fury. We got a beef, y'all. Oh, Kendrick Lamar's song ain't got nothing on this. We got a beef. So the Catch Me Outside girl, her name is, what's her name? Desiree Brigoli. She's beefing with Alabama Barker. Now, Alabama Barker is Travis Barker's daughter. We all know Travis Barker is married to Kourtney Kardashian. But Alabama Barker dropped a record 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, called Cry Baby, about Bhad Baby. All right? Alabama Barker was in here giving Bhad Baby the business. Alabama Barker. The white girl, the white ratchet girl is fighting Alabama Barker.
Hey. Baby, I some perks down bad, crying on the ground, but you going outside. Her man, why me now this bitch about to crash? Think you doing something cause you gotta look.
So Alabama Barker dropped this video.
Bring that smoke again. You think that money?
So she dropped this video called Cry Baby. Now that was 2 weeks ago. Right? 2 weeks ago. That's sitting at 2.7 million views. 2 days ago. The Catch Me Outside girl. Danielle Brigoli or Brigoli, I don't know what the hell her name is.
Thought I was gonna come.
She dropped the joint called Miss
you
Whitman.
dumb dirty bitch.
Miss Whitman. Oh, baby. The Catch Me Outside girl. She dropped her shit 2 days ago. Almost 6 million views. It had 3 million views after day one. Catch Me Outside. What you think about that, Alabama Barker? That baby said, yo, you don't want no smoke. Y'all have got me back on here. What she said? Hold on. What you don't want to bring out? Y'all got Bad Baby back up on this mic. Y'all learn after the Kardashian house. Y'all get me, Alabama Barker. Money long on the floor, look like I printed. Money long on the floor, look like I printed. $750 for the condo. My shit ain't ready. Woo! Go ahead, baby. Let's see what you gonna say, Alabama. Damn, Alabama. Soldier Boy catching shots. I know about you. That's my favorite part. I know about you. Only take a little fame to get that whore about you. Woo! So I like the way Alabama sounds better than Danielle, but her diss was harder. I like Alabama's voice better though. Like Alabama, like she made no doubt about it. But at least they were both dropping names. So the T is this girl, Alabama Barker, who's Travis Barker's daughter. She said that Danielle, who the Catch Me Outside girl's baby father, LV, but then she said that Barker, Alabama Barker, trying to play her and trying to smash her baby father and went around telling people that her baby father smashed her. She said, no, he didn't, blah, 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 blah. And then she tried to act like she was her friend and all this other stuff. So she's going around saying that the girl, Shay, I miss you. I have not spoken to you. But Alabama's voice, she got the voice. She sounds like she could rap. Like, you know what I mean? Now her words don't sound like she can rap. But Alabama, I'm not gonna lie. I like the beat better. I like the beat. So her beat sound like I've been acting brand new. That's probably why what's her name said, get that flow back to Lotto. But Alabama's voice and her words were more clearer. It's just that the Catch Me Outside girl had them bars. Like, she had the better diss bars. So, that's that. Real quick, so we're going to move on. And I discussed a little bit of this on Instagram. But let's just finish it up. And this is the Eskimo controversy. Now, I was totally unaware, right? I was totally unaware of this Eskimo BS. Totally unaware, right? Sorry, guys. So I've never known anything about these damn I've never known nothing about no damn Eskimo. The only thing I've ever known about an Eskimo, right, is that they live in an igloo They live in an igloo and they wear snorkels. And we always, as kids, always thought they lived in Alaska or something, right? Can y'all hear me okay? Ray Cash, no, I'll look him up though. I'll look him up. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I went out for a minute. I'll look him up, Rons. Okay, cool. So, again, man, I knew nothing about this controversy, right? But, to be fair, we're going to be fair. Hold on. So there is a listen. There is a activist / model / whatever named Quanah Rose. Now on Instagram, she goes by Quanah Chasing Horse. I don't know whether y'all have ever heard of her. I've never heard of her until now. But she must be pretty popular. She's got 571,000 followers on Instagram, right? When you click on her Instagram, she's got some pictures. Let's see. Quanah Rose. And this is her. So I'm going to assume she is a American Indian because I see she taking pictures with people and they got feathers in their hair. Is it safe to say they're Indian? God, Lord knows, I don't want to offend nobody. Right? I don't want to offend nobody. They're in Canada as well. Okay. I didn't know. Right? So this is the first time I've heard any of these terms. The first time that I've heard any of these terms, y'all. Right? So I think she took them down, but I have them. I have the actual what's called. So check this out. She saw that Nicki Minaj had a remix called the Eskimo remix that she's on with whatever the dude's name is, Trinidad or whatever the dude's name is that she's on. Right? Nicki Minaj has the Eskimo remix. Now, for all the Nicki Minaj fans that have heard this song, because I heard it, but I didn't hear it, put a 1 in the chat if Nicki Minaj anywhere in that song made fun or mocked anyone of the Indian descent. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat if Nicki Minaj never made any sorts of mocking or any sorts of gesture towards the Indian race or the Northern Indian. I don't even really know what to say because I don't want to say anything that offends anybody. I'm new to these terms, right? I'm new to these terms. So somebody tell me whether she made any sorts Native Indians. Somebody tell me that if she made any sort of mocking, Did she say, I'm native like Indians, you know, or anything like that in the song? Now, I know y'all hear me. I'm not delayed that much. I need some answers in here. I know it's Nicki Minaj fans in here, and don't act like y'all ain't heard the song. So let's go. Really didn't pay attention to the song. No, sir, she did not. I'm new to this. Right. Thank you, Reese. Thank you, Reese. Yep. If I say anything else about if I say something about Nicki Minaj, y'all be ready to jump down my throat. Now that I'm asking y'all for a little help, like, hey, did she make any notion? Now y'all, the cat got y'all tongue. So Darius is the only, okay. So Shay said no. I know Shay's a Nicki fan. Shay said no. Darius said no. Right? All these people still attacking me on threads. I probably have 100 replies. Y'all need to come bring that smoke to Twitter. That's my stomping grounds. But this person, let me go over everything this person said. She made a huge deal out of this and got into it with the Barbs. All right? She got into it with the Barbs. So, here is what she said. She said, so sad to know that so many indigenous people really enjoy and look up to Nicki Minaj and her music that she puts out, just to see her fully disrespect and mock them. Now, this is coming from Quana Chasing Horse. Well, Darius, what do you have to say for yourself? You heard what she said. She said, and I'll repeat just in case you think I'm hollering. So sad to see so many indigenous people really enjoy and look up to Nicki Minaj and the music she puts out, just to see her fully disrespect and mock them. So, Darius, my mans, you heard what she said? You said she didn't mock her. Shay, Darius, what y'all got to say for yourself? She said that Nicki Minaj mocked her. And to that, what do you two Barbs say? What do y'all have to say for yourselves? Nicki Minaj ain't here. So I'm leaning on y'all to speak for her. She said Nicki disrespect and mock them. Did she? All right. See, good job. Good thinking, Reese. Okay, so y'all gonna make me go get the lyrics. Is that what we doing? Okay. That's what we doing? Okay. I'll find out for myself since y'all want to act like y'all don't hear nobody. So Eskimo remix with Trinidad Killer. Nicki Minaj said, Trini where? Trini where? Trini nose, Trini eyes, Trini hair. Else the only Matacon Trini here. Hey, yo. He wants to know, so I write it down. I make these bitches lift up. I don't fight them down. When he see me, he be getting so excited now. Heard the killer want the queen. I said, knight him now. Okay, then Trinidad Killer comes in. We don't care what he says. You know I'm out in the cold, Mr. Sun, when it's snow, and I see you fight the feeling, and I wish I could be there for you. When you out on the road, I write your name in the snow. Now I'm missing the feeling, and I wish I could deal with you. Now I'm feeling lonely because I miss all the zest in the parties, because that I love is the memories. Now I'm feeling lonely. Only vibes. Blah, blah, blah. What does it say? Okay, I lost it. Only vibes, something. Let's get to Nicki Minaj's verse. Come on, man. Verse 2. Okay, so here's Nicki Minaj. Period. Mo coupe. That's the white on the white interior. I'm in your area, eating no cafeteria. You love me, let me hear. Red ruby, cherry hair, them Trini, real nice. D man does really stare. Only thing she really said was Trini. Cool. Come on, man. Why does this thing keep doing this? Jesus Christ. Red ruby, cherry hair, them Trini real nice. The man really stare. Bitches be talking about they Trini, be like Trini where? L's the only mighty con Trini here. I's the only mighty con Trini here. I know you want to hit it. Come touch it for a minute. St. James, Port of Spain, if you really with it. I miss you bad though when you coming back home. Way so skinny, but that ass on fat so. Then we go back to Nicki Minaj. Yeah, big up you and your friend, everybody. So, man, I don't know, man. I didn't see anything in that song that sounds like she's mocking. Right? I don't see anywhere in that song that sounds like she's mocking any native Indians. It's just the fact that it's called Eskimo. Right? It's just the fact that it's called Eskimo. And all of a sudden now people have something to say. Right? But like I said, and then when I mentioned it on Threads, and people talk about, well, you should know better because that's been a slur for a long time. And I said you can't say it's been a slur for a long time because as I read earlier, right? You cannot say it's been a slur for a long time because as I read earlier, people like, oh, it's always been a slur. No, it hasn't. Because if it's always been a slur, they would have never allowed anyone to put out anything called an Eskimo pie. So stop lying. It's not been a slur forever. And if it's been a slur forever, how come Greg Nice said, Peep it, Rickety Rocky was my favorite cartoon. After marriage, the honeymoon. I'll be damn gammy with the spoon. Who loves Papa Alice Goon? Ladies, let your body flow. Send chill up your spine like an Eskimo. I never heard nobody tell Greg Nice, wait, what are you doing? You can't say Eskimo. I ain't never heard nobody say, and every time I see Nice and Smooth in concert, Greg Nice sure enough didn't take out the word Eskimo. So don't give me this bullshit about it's been a slur. No, it hasn't. It's only been a slur since you old sensitive ass Gen Zs have come along and ruined everything. You made everything offensive. That's offensive. Oh, kissing on screen's offensive. Sex on screen's offensive. That's offensive. But mass shooting ain't. But deleting your girlfriend because she don't want to be with you no more, that's not offensive. That's what these young Gen Z people be doing. Oh, but beating up your teacher, that ain't offensive. Fighting your teacher, that's not offensive. But you're going to tell me that the word Eskimo is offensive. Ridiculous, man. Right, Shay, and I, like I said, the only reason that this girl is saying anything because she knows that Nicki Minaj is a big name, and if this was Nicki Barrage or Nicki Garage, this girl wouldn't have anything to say. The only reason she's saying something is because it's Nicki Minaj, and she knows she can get traction on it, and she knows if I can make Nicki Minaj apologize, that'll bring me clout. Because nobody cares if it's somebody small saying it. Yeah, whipping your child is offensive. But a kid talking back to his parents ain't offensive. Kid killing off in his own parent, that ain't offensive. But a damn words is spaz and Eglo or Eskimo or whatever. Get the hell out of here, man. And Mimi, for this, she shouldn't. For this, she shouldn't. I wouldn't apologize. I'd be like, first of all, it wasn't my song. Right? So I didn't name it Eskimo. Second of all, I didn't use Eskimo in a derogatory term. I didn't even know it was a derogatory term. But even if I did know, I did not use it in one. So kicked rocks. So no, she shouldn't apologize. And like I've always said before, Nicki Minaj is a person after my own heart because she don't apologize. Right? Person after her own heart, she don't apologize. Okay? Anyway. Whew. Then Jay need to put a song out together called Sensitive. Man, oh man, oh man. So please don't. Nicki Minaj better not apologize, man. Not for that. Not for that. All right. Let's see. Diddy. I saw what Drake said on stage. Yeah, it wasn't enough for me though, because Kevin Lyles hit with a lawsuit too. I'll have to make a video about that. Kevin Lyles, I'll have to make a video. Ooh, I didn't see that. Kevin Lyles hit with a lawsuit. I know a person who's going to be very happy about that. But anyway, somebody's saying that is karma. Karma, 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 chameleon. We come and go. We come and go. Oh, Jane Doe. I wonder who the Jane Doe. No, let me stop. Let me stop. I ain't gonna do that because it's been kept quiet. I ain't gonna say nothing. Nobody's gonna say anything. Jane Doe. I gotta read that. I got to read that. 2002. 2002, huh? Interesting. Interesting. So, let's go to Diddy. So, as they're saying in this new lawsuit, right? New Diddy lawsuit. And they're saying that Diddy, according to this new witness, right? Diddy admits that he put a hit out on Tupac. Admits it. Interesting. Now, TMZ, oh, Lord have mercy. TMZ ran the story. It's a new lawsuit of a person is a sex worker, and the sex worker is suing Diddy. Sex worker suing Diddy. Hold on. And they said in this new lawsuit, basically that Diddy had him come out and have sexual intercourse with, let's find it, sexual intercourse with one of his girlfriends. Didn't say who it was. And he then makes a notion to the baby oil, like Diddy, good baby oil, and the guy felt like he was drugged. Right? This is what people are saying. This person is saying, hold on. Come on. Let me look it up on Twitter and see if I can find it. So this person is saying that and Diddy's trying to intimidate him, he says, I got two. You think I got Tupac hit? You don't think I can do this to you? I don't want to really give this lady no traction. Hold on. So the accuser says he admitted to being involved in the Tupac murder. He says Diddy followed him into the bathroom and anally sodomized him. He says Diddy then said, if I can get Pac hit, what the F do you think can happen to you? The man claims he said he would keep his trap shut about the alleged sexual assault. So this is what this guy is saying. So now we're back to him saying it was Diddy. We just got finished hearing Suge say it was Suge. I mean, say it was Snoop. Right? I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. Of course, Diddy is very vehemently denying and is still saying, no matter how many lawsuits come up, it's not going to change the fact. It's not going to change the fact that my client has never sexually assaulted anybody, man, woman, or child. Everything he's done has been 100% consensual. That's what he said. I totally do not believe that Diddy would ever say to anybody, you think I can't get you hit? I got Tupac hit. I just refuse to believe that he would admit that to somebody. It's retarded. This sounds like, to me, like a bunch of Tupac fans. People know that there's two things that get black folks triggered. One, if you say a minor, and two, if you say Tupac. They know that Tupac is everyone's favorite, and even young kids who wasn't even here when Tupac was alive, even young kids who were born after Tupac was dead, they swear they love Tupac so much when they weren't even around when Tupac was making records. That's like me saying, oh yeah, my favorite artist is Jackie Wilson. Like, I never seen Jackie Wilson. I could go back and hear some Jackie Wilson records. Oh yeah, my favorite artist was you know what I mean? Like, stop. My favorite artist was the Beatles. Like, I never saw the Beatles till they got older. So they know when they mention Tupac, there's a second person now that said that Puffy admitted to them. So Puffy's going around admitting to them he killed Tupac. How come Cassie ain't never said nothing like that? How come the other girls behind it never said nothing like that? So he only said it to certain people. He said it to this guy, and he said it to another girl. And both their stories sound alike. And there's still no proof that you can drug somebody by putting drugs inside baby oil. They were saying before that there's no proof that can happen. I just don't buy it. I believe that these people are looking at these other lawsuits and they're trying to put together their best. Let me see your best combination. They're trying to put together the best combination of things. And because it sounds kind of like someone else's lawsuit, they think that maybe to be believable because it sounds a little bit like someone else's lawsuit. I do not believe for 1 minute that Puff, I'm not saying he didn't put a hit on Tupac, but he ain't gonna go admit that to some random ass people, not knowing if one day it could come back, not knowing whether they were recording. Like stop. Diddy's not that dumb. If ain't nobody suspected him of doing this all these years, you think that he got away with it? You think that he gonna go and tell somebody, "Oh, I got Tupac hit. What you think I could do to you?" Like, stop. So no, I don't believe it. I don't care who reports it. You got to look at these lawsuits and be able to determine what's fake and what's real. People just started mentioning, Cassie mentioned baby oil for lube. She never said anything about drugs being in the baby oil. And if anybody would know, it would be her. She was with him over 10 years. So if there was ever drugs in the baby oil or the Astroglide, Cassie would know. Cassie would know. It looks like to me that they're all trying to grasp at straws because they don't think they have enough on Puffy. They think they don't have enough, so they have to get more stuff. You hear something about the lawsuits coming out against his mother. That woman's 84 years old. What you gonna do? Go arrest and put in jail? And it's not even criminal charges. It's just a civil lawsuit. Everybody's bringing civil lawsuits against them. Nobody's bringing criminal. If it's so bad, how come nobody's trying to get them locked up? Everybody just wants their piece of their pie. Now, if he was broke, nobody would be trying to do a civil suit. They'd be trying to put him in jail. So that's all I got. I don't believe it. I don't believe this lawsuit. I don't believe any of these lawsuits that happened with Busby. I don't believe any of these lawsuits that happened mentioning baby. I just don't believe it. It's just too sensationalized. I don't believe them. I believe what Cassie said. I believe some of the things that some of the other girls have said. But I don't believe all of these sensationalized lawsuits. Do I believe Diddy is guilty of some of those things? Yes, absolutely. Do I feel as though he's guilty of all of them? No. Do I feel as though any of these Tony Busby lawsuits are legit? No. Not after what I've seen with Jay-Z. I don't believe in Tony Busby at all. To me, he's a white Tyrone Blackburn. He just got more credentials. I believe he's just trying to latch on. He's an ambulance chaser, and he's just trying to latch on to what's happening with Diddy. I don't believe him. Right, nothing but hearsay. Nothing but hearsay. I mean, come on, man. So that's all I got for today. My Cash App, you guys, is $Heaven Hollywood. Please donate to the channel. Please donate. Help someone out. Help push the channel. You know, YouTube is tripping nowadays. So donate to the channel. And I'll be back with y'all tomorrow live at some point. Y'all let me know what y'all think of everything we discussed. We'll see y'all in the comment section. For everybody that may think of something later to say, we'll see y'all in the comment section. Enjoy your night. You got one more day until the weekend, and we'll be back tomorrow with some more effery. This has been another installment of the Heaven Hollywood Experience. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Don't you forget about me.